Hi, this is an unboxing and review of the Expower Magic LED Bluetooth speaker with remote control. This is basically a Bluetooth speaker that has a little bit of lighting effect on it. It comes in a small box like this. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features from the side here. Look like it's basically a hi-fi speaker here. It has a colorful magic atmosphere lighting, basically LED lighting. You have remote control. You have support for basically a TF card, which is basically a small micro SD card here. You have LAN capability, so you can connect it to a computer or something. And here's a low voltage testing function, which I don't know what that means. Here's what it looked like in the box, so let's go ahead and unbox it. So inside the box, these are the 4 items you get again. You have the user menu, very small little booklet here. Just explain how to use it, how to pair it, and the functionality of the remote control here. On this side is showing you how to use it using auxiliary, and look like inside here. It look like the same instruction but in Chinese, look like it. So basically your instruction is out here. You have this remote control, it does come with a battery and it has a little pull out tab to save the battery, so we'll take this out in a minute. Have this auxiliary cable and the micro USB cable, which look like they all tie together in one cable here. Look like just one cable here. This end you have the USB for charging it. The other end here is micro USB, which go into your device. And then finally this is the auxiliary output. So look like this all together in this combo cable. So here's the Bluetooth speaker itself. Look like a magic 8-ball crystal almost. You have this nice geometric shape here at the top here on your side. This hole here look like a vent for the speaker, maybe it's for the subwoofer. Look like on each side here there are a speaker on the left side and the right side. You have these very different port at the bottom. You have a micro SD card here. You have a micro USB port for charging. Look like you have a LED indicator here, and then you have a switch here. Look like it's the on-off switch. So from the user menu we do get a bit more specification. Look like this has two 3-watt speakers for a total of 6 watt. You have a 5-volt charging input here, and the battery itself is a 3.7 volt 1000 milliamp, and speaker is a 16 coil dual magnetic. It's 4 ohm and it's produced 3 watt here, and look, have a transmission distance of more than 10 meter, which is about 30 feet here. So I have the ball here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the Bluetooth speaker on here. As soon as I turn it on,
the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Telling me that it's ready to pair. Sound like a German lady speaking. It's changing different color right now. I'm going to go ahead and look. I found it on my phone. It's called Color Ball on my phone. So I'll go ahead and connect to it.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So now it's connected. So let's test it out. So while the device is turned on the back, look like it will pulsate different colors, whatever. And the power button here actually turn it off. So for example, it will go off. But actually, if you really turn the device off, you have to power it up in the back. So we'll go ahead and turn it back on here. There it goes. So first of all, let's test the Bluetooth functionality first, and then we can play with the light because it does a lot of different things. So go ahead and launch YouTube here. I have my iPhone connected to it with the Bluetooth. So I want to play something right now on my YouTube page here. The iPod, iPad, and iPhone. The cable will come in a packet like this. Right here. You can see here. And the back here, and you can actually pause using the remote here. Let's see if it works. A 1-year look like the remote does work. You pause it. Warranty, and then there's some warranty information here you can contact. Pause it again. So I have the Bluetooth on here. Now we can play with the remote control and change some of the settings on here. So look like the first thing we can do is we can change it to this gradual color. This button right here, when you press it, it will basically cycle through a variety of different color. So it will slowly change from red, now it's more orange, and it's changing a little bit brighter, and then it's going to yellow. It's hard to see on camera, but the color is actually changing and it's very intense here. Next I want to try the flashing mode, which is this button. So the first time you press it, you get into this different mode here, and then if you press it again, you get a 3-color pattern. That's for these 3. You have blue, green, and red. When you press the rainbow mode, you have 3 different modes. First time you press it, it's just different color rainbow. It's hard to see through the camera, but it's really nice looking. One of those really nice color that you can leave in the corner of your room at night and it looks really nice. And then we're going to go to the next mode, which is basically a gradual, slow rainbow change. So it's changing gradually from different color. And finally you have another inside outside gradual mode. So that's the last one right here. So what this one does is the inside and the outside change independently. So there's a ring outside, in the middle there's kind of like a flower, you see, changing color in the middle, and the outside is changing color. So these are different lighting mode you can have. I do notice that when you are having these different color mode, the brightness control for the light doesn't actually does anything. You can press it but it doesn't do anything. The only thing that works is actually off for the light, and it will go off. I have the micro SD here with some songs. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and see what happened here. There we go.
Music.
So look like I switch to music mode. It looks like it's playing song. And you can change the volume here. I can go to the next song. And that's working pretty well. You also have this button here to switch between the auxiliary and the Bluetooth. So I'm press it right now. And it
Line in.
So I'll let you know line in is ready. I have the Bluetooth speaker plugged into the auxiliary port in the back using the micro USB port there and the auxiliary port to my phone. What's interesting about this setup is that because both ends are not 3.5mm, it seems like you do have to give it a little bit of power for this guy to start working. So you can see here my YouTube video is playing and the volume is currently that much and you can't hear anything, so you gotta go up a little higher. Some of the features. See, and then suddenly just cut in. You can actually hear it now. And it's just weird. Maybe because the design of the input is a little bit different, but it looked like it go from an analog source to a digital source that you have to give it more power. I'm not so sure, but it seemed like I thought it was not working, and then I give it a little bit more power, and then it's working fine. So overall, this color ball Bluetooth speaker worked pretty well. There's something I really like, such as the color here. The color setup is really nice. So underneath this geometric pattern here, there's a kind of like a snowy texture, and you can see that the light is being disposed very nice and come out very nice. I do like that. I do like the different lighting mode, and you do have a lot of control here with the remote control. I wish these lights have some kind of way to sync with your music. So right now they just do their own thing, and you can pick a variety of different things they can do. So you can set them to a certain color, for example. But they have no way to interact with the music, so that's something that I would think something like this would benefit from, having music to dance with it, similar to the new JBL speaker that's out. They have really nice lights that go with the music, and that's something that's really nice. The SD card to play the music worked really well. I didn't really care for the voice announcement because it was hard to understand almost. The speakers itself is pretty loud. You have decent music and it sounds pretty good. There's something that I don't like. First of all, this plastic here is soft and easy to scratch. So you can see here, it's hard to see, but on this side I already have it scratched a little bit, and I didn't even do anything. It just came out of the box and it's already scratched, so that's why I didn't like about this device. The other thing that is more of a problem for me is that even though the music play well and it sound good and it's loud, there is a problem with it because there's white noise inherent in it. I can hear white noise every time I play something. So right now I'm not playing anything. I don't hear any white noise. I don't know if the camera picked that up well or not, but when I start playing something, some white noise come up. You hear this nice little kind of like a buzzing noise, and it's really annoying. I hope this review is helpful for you in your purchase decision. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment below. And as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.